What's poppin'? It's your boy Scotty motherfucking Wilson back in the building, man. I just got the fuck out of the bed. It's early, as usual. You know me, I get up early. So, I'm just finna get my day started a little bit. It's quiet. It's quiet. It's how I like it, early in the morning. Do not like getting woke up to noise and all that other extra shit. So as you can see, it is quiet. But honestly, we're gonna fix that because for some odd reason I don't do well with quiet. I ain't gonna fake it with you. Even though I know I be needing it sometimes just to clear my head, it ain't always a good thing because I be having so much going on in my fucking head. I be going crazy. And that's not always a good thing, to be in your fucking head like that. I think that's why adults are so fucking crazy, because they be feeling like, oh, well, you know, I need to meditate. And when you meditate, it be all kinds of trauma and drama and shit all in your fucking head. So, anyway, my bad, put the change in my car. But, anywho, so, updates. So, my car still broke down, which is slowing down my money, which is why I'm now struggling. I'm figuring out how the fuck I'm gonna pay for my fucking car note. Cause I just got the lights on not too long ago. I told you about that. So that was a big chunk out of my fucking money, cause that was behind. So that bill was like $1,200. Then I had to get the car part again. That fucked me up. So I was like, okay. You know what's so funny? Every time something fuck up and I be pissed about it and get nervous because I don't know what's gonna happen, when I think about it in hindsight, I'm like, I probably wouldn't have did this and this and this if I hadn't been in that situation. So maybe I actually have this fear of accepting the fact that situations, me dealing with situations or bad situations, kind of turn me up a little bit, because I don't like it. Like, I don't like confrontation. I don't like going through shit, for real. But I'm such a rebel and ignorant. I don't like let bad situations sit me down. You know what I'm saying? But it's crazy because in my head I don't feel like that. Like, explaining it out loud, it sounds like I'm kind of like riding my own dick a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, bad times, or you know what I'm saying? I strive through them, like how motherfuckers be saying. But when I'm in it, it don't feel like that. It don't feel like that when I'm in it. When I'm in it, it be feel like, nigga, like, this shit is ass. I want to give up. I want to quit. But I don't realize till after the fact. Like, just like I'm just thinking about just now. Like, I was stressing about everything that was going on, doing my best, but at the same time still just like doing shit, like still trying to get shit done. Because what the fuck is, I don't know. It's just like, I can't sit there and do nothing, because if something happens with me doing nothing, then I'm gonna feel even worse. Because it's like, you literally sat there and let depression kind of dictate what was gonna happen, because you got depressed and didn't do nothing. And that's kind of how I be now, because that's how my depression worked. My depression, like, it'd be hard for me to sit down and do shit. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, so now it'd be like, I kind of got to get up and do something. Even if it ain't even the right thing to do. Even if I just get up and start talking to y'all, I got to do something. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Hold on real quick, y'all. People bothering me. My fault. Anywho, so, yeah. What else is going on in the world? Oh, somebody asked me recently, somebody that's watching this video, I don't know if they're watching it right now, but somebody recently asked me to apply for the Streamers University. And of course, I lagged and lingered and let depression and other stupid shit get in my head. So I probably didn't do it in time, but I'm going to try to look it up today and do it, because not because I really believe in the Streamers University. And I don't want to say like I don't. I just have that weird insecurity in the back of my head that ain't for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a little bit older than most of them. So it just, you know, it's not that I wouldn't fuck with it. It would be dope. It would be, to me, getting in a streaming university would be equivalent to getting a record deal. Like, I would still be happy. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just, the nostalgia of how it would feel when I was like 21 versus now is just a little bit different. So I don't want to seem like I don't give a fuck about it. Like I wouldn't be happy to be involved. I would. I don't know. I see the clips and I see the clips and shit too. It just be like, man, where do I fit in? I be talking about mental health and shit. Like, I don't even think I'm entertaining enough. You feel what I'm saying? But nah, I can be. But it's weird because I didn't really start creating content to, I don't know. I guess I did. I guess, for views and shit like that to a certain extent. But I don't know. I guess along the journey, it became just a diary for me. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to.
Hi, you are currently being recorded.
She always try to get involved. See, that's what I'm talking about. Every time I fucking try to do something, every time I try to talk about my feelings, here comes some fucking female trying to tell me what the fuck going on. I didn't ask for your opinion, ma'am. Jesus. Rude. They just rude. They just do too much. Nah, for real though. But you know what's so funny? Even though I'm saying all of that shit and all of that shit sounds like a bunch of insecure shit, because it probably is, I'm still gonna try to apply. I'm gonna do it today just because I don't want people that do believe in me, whether I have an insecurity or not, to feel like I let them down. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I let them down if somebody was like, man, I really think that you would like make it, and then I was just like, nah. Then do I really have the confidence in myself that I feel like I do to continue to bad my alarms and shit be going off because I do a lot of shit.
You are currently being recorded.
Talk too much. Every single time. Just gotta interrupt me. Crazy, ain't it? Anywho. But nah, I got a lot of alarms on my phone, so my shit be going off, and that's why the videos be jumping like that. I apologize. But yeah. So yeah. What the hell? What the fuck else? What I was talking about. Yeah. I don't like not appreciating when people believe in me, because because to me that is such a lame ass excuse that fucking rappers always use. And me as a rapper, like I don't never want to use that excuse, even though I be feeling like that sometimes. But I swear to God, that's like one of the lamest excuses in the fucking world. Don't nobody support you. No, nobody ever supports me. Nobody ever, and that's a fucking lie. What the problem is with these fucking rappers, bro, is people don't know how to support them the way that a rapper feels like they supposed to support them. I know that because I'm a rapper. So, but that's the problem. Motherfuckers be feeling like, oh, well, you didn't come to every single one of my shows. You didn't download my music. You didn't stream my song 45 fucking times, so you must not really support me. Or you didn't like every single fucking post that I did and every fucking thing that I did, so you don't really support me. Because that's what happens. As you grow, even in any other entrepreneur field, as you grow, you assume the people that really fuck with you or the people who wanted to spend $100 on your business versus the $5 on your business because they just believe in your business so much. But this is a stranger, and you fail to fucking realize that it was people around you that did care, that did support you, that did want you to make it, but they're fucking poor. Like, we're all fucking poor. So how am I supposed to like properly support you when I've never even seen nobody make it? You feel what I'm saying? Because for me, you know, like I went to school for business management and marketing, right? So I understand marketing really well. But my thing is, understanding marketing and doing marketing is two completely different things. So my thing is, a lot of the stuff that artists be asking for from people, they don't realize what they're asking for from regular people, because you're the rapper. So if you're asking somebody to be your manager, then do you really know what it takes to be a manager, or do you know what you think you need as an artist? Because it's two completely different things. You're not a manager, you're an artist. So I'm confused on why you think you know what a manager is supposed to do a lot of the times. Bro, I'm telling you, I be seeing that shit all the time on fucking social media. It should be pissing me off, because some of these rappers I be knowing, they be like, man, I got so much going on, I need a manager. And it's like, man, no, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. In my city, I promise you, if you wanted to perform, and that's all you wanted to do was just perform, there is somebody right now, and a matter of fact, I could probably call a few people to find out. There is somebody right now that I know that has some type of event that you could perform at. Now, this is the thing. You're going to have to bring the crowd. You're probably going to have to pay to perform. The equipment is going to be trash. People are going to be late. It's going to be not a lot going on. people will do that for years because, you know, that's a part of the, you know what I'm saying, I guess the ground zero training that you have to go through to be a real artist. You got to go through the bullshit because people be like, yeah, I remember when it wasn't nobody in the crowd. Okay, me too. So my thing is, if I'm fucking with people and I'm rocking with people and I'm realizing that ain't nobody in the crowd, and then I'm looking at the DJ, and I'm looking at the promoters, and I'm looking at the hosts, and I'm looking at club owners, and I'm looking at all these people in these movers and shakers, and I'm trying to figure out, okay, what are we missing here? Why is there not people in here? Why is niggas not selling tickets? What's going on? And I start to realize that, what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to build a network and a brand and a business around what you're doing specifically, and then bring that to whatever you're doing event, and then that will translate into the money and the revenue that you're trying to do. But the only way that you're going to be able to do that is if you build something first. And the problem that I ran into is that the promoter, the DJ, the club owner, the artist, none of those people are trying to build anything. They're trying to get somebody else to do it for them. They want the artist to come bring a bunch of people into this building because was nobody in there before. They want the DJ to come in here and bring a bunch of people in here, or turn this motherfucker up because was nobody in here before. Or they want the club owner, the person who got to pay all of the fucking bills and think about all kinds of other shit on top of racist shit that be going on in fucking in St. Louis, because a lot of these people be getting blocked. Motherfuckers be holding people liquor licenses for stupid amounts of time for no fucking reason, just because they black and they don't want them in the fucking spaces. So all of these people got to think about shit that don't even have nothing to do really with their job. And then we'll have artists that'll sit here and be like, bro, I'm the most slept on in the city. No, you're not. No, you're not. And then the DJs will say it too. And then the promoters will say it too. And then the club owners will say it too. And then the strippers will say it too. And it's like, so everybody in the city is the most slept on person in the city. Everybody. That's what y'all telling me. How is that possible? Because then you have to go look at yourself in the mirror and be like, are you as good as you think you are? That's what I had to do. For me, because I just knew my music was dope. I knew I was good. So I'm like, what the fuck? Wait, what's the problem? Like, I know, I'm listening to these niggas when I go to these shows, and I'm listening to these niggas' songs because I actually do give a fuck. Like, when people be like, hey, go listen to my music, I actually sit down and listen to these. These niggas are not nowhere near as good as me. Nowhere near. Nowhere near. So what is it? And then I had to be honest with myself. What it was there's a thing that people say in my city. They probably say it in your city too. But there's a thing people say in my city often. They'll say, it's not about talent, it's about popularity. So for the longest, I've always had my response to that statement has always been, well, why don't you just go get popular? Usually the response to that is they don't want to sacrifice their integrity the way that the people who are popular do. Nobody ever said you had to do that. There are ways, because I'm definitely a victim of it. I have a good reputation in St. Louis because I've always been a good guy. What I didn't do is capitalize on that because I was so concerned about why people weren't paying attention to the artist side of me. And the crazy part is people actually, fuck the artist part, people liked my personality in general. People liked being around me in general. But I was so focused on the artist part that I didn't realize that people genuinely just like being around me. And if I could captivate that, if I could figure out how to work that, then the crowds and the money and everything would work out for me, because there are people who genuinely fuck with me as a person. Then when they hear my music, there's been plenty of times where people have heard my music. I remember when I was younger, it would be people that would hear my music. I remember this one dude, you know what I'm saying, back in my trapping days, this one dude was like, bro, you the first weed man that actually had good music. I remember he told me that a long time ago. Long time ago. But I remember he said that to me. It was hella ago. That shit was crazy. He was like, bro, you the first dude that I ever like was like bragging about their music, and you actually like good at it. So, which has always been a weird nuance to me. Let's talk about it. So, the issue that I've always had as far as like bragging about my music, right, or just telling people about my music in general, is that I know that shit is good, but I don't want to sound like people who suck, because a lot of people who suck will brag on their music as if they dope as hell. Like, some of these niggas, like I said, they'll be swearing up and down they the most slept on nigga in the city, and it's like, bro, when you hear it, it's like nobody's sleeping on you at all. Matter of fact, it put me to sleep. Like, what do you mean? That's why they're asleep, because this shit sounds like shit. Like, so for me, I've just always been very conscious of that when it comes to what I come in here. I actually came in here for a lighter. My bad, y'all. But I've always tried to be very conscious of that, but at the same time, it also eats away at my consciousness, which I actually think is a normal thing when it comes to people who are actually really, really good at what they do. I think you're supposed to have that kind of little doubt in the back of your head where you just don't know if it's, you know what I'm saying? I think, because I've heard a lot of people who I feel like are great have done the same thing. They kind of like, yeah, like I did kind of have doubts, but at the same time, I always feel like, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know, because I'm kind of in that position too, because I haven't like done anything significant enough to be like, yeah, I know what this shit works, because I've always let my anxiety and my depression and my mental health issues get in the way. Because for me, if this producer is like, I don't know, I just never been that type of guy, and I think that's bad, because I'll look at a person's personality and it'll hinder me from like getting shit done. Because it's been producers that I've worked with in St. Louis that are like really popular, really good, but I'm not finna keep kicking it with you when all you thinking about is pussy and you're married. Like, bro, what are we talking about? Like, you're not trying to get no money, and you the type of nigga where if I blow up, or when I blow up, because I've always had that in the back of my head every time I go to the studio, like, this song gonna blow up, who's gonna be the problem? I know this. Is that bad? That's gotta be bad. Cause that's always been my issue. Like, when I look at people like Kai and I look at all his friends, like, that's what's so dope to me, because you got people around you that you can kind of grow with and like build with. And I think that's why most people probably get a kick out of that, because you looking at friends grow in real time, and that's so rare to like have friends grow in real time with you. You know what I'm saying? So, just to have people around you that you fuck with, you know what I'm saying, and that's supporting what you got going on, and just putting shit together, like, you know what I'm saying. I think that's why AMP became what it became, in my personal opinion. It's a lot of other streamers who do what they do by themselves, but I think and people do like when it's relatable, but at the same time, people do also like a little bit of seeing something that they don't have. And I think a lot of sometimes streamers miss that. Yeah, people want you to be relatable, but they're also gravitating towards something that they don't have, that they wish they had. You know, to me, I realized that when I used to wonder why people used to listen to NBA Youngboy that didn't really fuck with him, and it's because that you have the same type of anger and you're relating to it, but he letting it out and you feel like you can't. You feel what I'm saying? It's like, it's a lot of people who feel like they can relate to certain shit, but they can't add context to it, so it looks away. So you'll be like, well, why all these kids running around with these shiesties on? You're not asking each individual kid why he put it on. So you're just assuming, oh, these kids just do whatever is going on the internet. And that's bullshit, because you didn't. I know so many people now, they be like, I wasn't easily influenced like that. And I'm like, yes, you were. You had all kind of patches of color in your hair. So you mean to tell me that we were supposed to say that was Wiz Khalifa's fault because you had a bunch of colors in your hair? Make it make sense. Make it make sense. So that's why I'm not finna sit here and I'm definitely not gonna be one of them people to sit up here and be like, oh, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Look at what the kids are doing. First of all, I'm still young as a motherfucker. Let's start there. Because I'm so sick of motherfuckers ain't even barely scratched 20 talking about look at what these kids are doing. What are you talking about? You're not even 30 yet. But what the kids are doing. What the fuck are you talking about? Niggas is weird. Niggas is weird, bro. I ain't gonna fake it with y'all. You know what I'm saying? When I get rich, this is exactly how I'm gonna dress. I'm gonna wear shit like this. I like this shirt. And then I ain't gonna fake it. I do shit like, I like wearing little shit like that because it's like nostalgia in it, and it's like little. It's kind of me, because a lot of people ask me like, where did I get this from, or did I make this? And it's like, no, you don't remember when this went viral? Like, I remember when this went viral. So that's why I like the shirt, because it's not just like a shirt, it's kind of like some shit attached to it. I don't fucking know. Don't ask me shit. Fuck the world, don't ask me for shit. Anything you want, you gotta work hard for it. Lady, shake your hips, it don't stop. Fuck you. Niggas be mad. Niggas want peace. That's so fucking weird. Y'all so weird. niggas be wanting peace and shit. And then you can't do it until you get older and all, because it's some old people shit. And now it's cool. It's like, what, nigga? I was listening to Larry June when I was in high school. I didn't even realize it because he wasn't out yet. You feel what I'm saying? It's like, I've been listening to shit like that. Like, it's certain people, and I don't like that. It's certain people in the world who, you know what I'm saying, really be on some real shit, and we always make fun of them, and I just don't like that. Y'all remember when Jaden Smith came out on that radio interview, and he was like, he don't like hanging with people his age because they stupid? Boy, the internet tore him up. I did not appreciate that. That was fucked up. That was fucked up. I thought that was real fucked up, because it's so many kids in the world who think like that, but it's like we shun them. And that's so annoying, because then they turn into weirdos. When we shun the people who are smart and creative, and like the people who probably are like smart for real, and can really get us out of some shit for real, because they really trying to create some shit and really trying to build some shit. Like, when we start making fun of them motherfuckers, it's always been weird as fuck to me. Because why don't you all right. Matter of fact, I'll keep it funky with you. It's weird to me because when I was one of those kids, y'all make fun of me in the group, but behind closed doors. Oh, especially the little cute, overly aggressive girl that act like she slow. Oh yeah, she was always the main one. Always want to make fun of me in front of everybody else, and then when I'm by myself, hey, so do you really watch Dragon Ball Z? Bitch, yeah. Y'all sat there and made fun of me for an hour about it. What are you talking about? And now you want to have a conversation. And now it's all cool. And you know what I'm saying? And you think kind of Piccolo's kind of cute. You know what I'm saying? I remember the stupid conversations like that, brother. I'm telling you, that shit happened in real life. Bro. I swear to God. Swear to God on my mama. That shit be happening in real life. But yeah. So, I don't know. I don't know what that is with people. Fucking weirdos. But I am going to tip to sign up for Streamers University, even if it's too late. Because if it's too late at this point and I actually get in, then it was meant to be. You feel me? But I did watch it. Actually, even though my homie encouraged me to go, and I do want to go, and the only reason why I wasn't is because of insecurities. I can definitely acknowledge that. It's not a problem for me, because I don't really give a fuck about how people think. I just saw a clip, I want to say yesterday. I saw a clip yesterday of Kai saying, like, you know what I'm saying, if you one of them niggas who thought that you was going to apply for Streamer University to get you up out of the hood because you seen that shit yesterday, you not getting in. You know what I'm saying? You not getting in. You not. And I just thought that was, but he was like, you know what I'm saying, if you just started doing content creation today, yeah, you not getting in. And I'm like, damn. It's funny because I had decided to be more consistent and put out whatever type of content that I feel like I was gonna put out, and didn't really have no direction on how I was gonna do it for real. But I just had a thought, a plan, and a goal. And she just started doing that shit. So it's funny that this kind of like transpired the way it did, because it's a lot of the stuff that I be seeing from them be clips. So it's not that like I watch what it is. I mean, I pay attention. So I'm not like fully into it. But then again, I don't be knowing. Sometimes it's not that I don't be wanting to. It's like, bro, I'm in my own shit, and I don't like being up another man's ass like that. Like, I don't, you know what I'm saying? Unless it's something that I've always really fucked with like that, like it's real 85. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I cape for that nigga. But other than that, you know what I'm saying? But then again, there's probably some people that's gonna cape for Kai when he gets to It's Real status. Like, when he gets to It's Real status, because he on his way there now, like this, people gonna cape for him too. But, you know what I'm saying? For me, I cape for It's Real because I know that It's Real was one of the originals. You know what I'm saying? Before there was a Streamer University, there was It's Real 85. You know what I'm saying? Before niggas was getting on Stream and fucking clowning, we had niggas like It's Real 85. Like, we had NBA trash talks. Before y'all got the burning jerseys and saying dumb shit to each other, we had trash talk. You feel what I'm saying? we had the nigga turtles. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. All these motherfuckers that be doing voiceovers and shit like that, like, bro, you know what I'm saying? I just fuck with the OG, like, you know what I'm saying? The original is one of the original upload every day, you know what I'm saying? Original OG, you know what I'm saying? It's the original Savage Life, doing shit that they ain't supposed to be doing on streams, getting channels shut down and shit, you know what I'm saying? Saying shit they ain't got no business saying. Real OG, you feel me? So, matter of fact, I was on his Twitch stream yesterday, as I always am. I was on that nigga Twitch stream yesterday. It's real. I think somebody else asked him. I asked him 2 days ago, and he actually responded to me. But he was, and that's another thing. Well, never mind. We'll get to that later. But he actually responded to me. I asked him. I said, "Why you ain't sign up for Streamer University?" He said, "Man, I can't deal with the corniness." And it's like you can't be mad at somebody that's been doing it as long as he has for saying something like that. That's just like if you ask Michael Jordan to come out and hoop with these kids, like right now. Like, bro, I'm not finna go out there with them. Like, I could, but nah. You know what I'm saying? Or some of the other, like, legends. Like, you know what I'm saying? You get, what's the one dude that's a coach now? Fuck, I forgot his name. I just went blank. Oh, my God. One of the greatest passers in NBA history. Fuck. He's a coach now. But I'm sure he can still get down. But that's just like asking him to go play with niggas. Like, he could. You know what I'm saying? He could. But... you know, so I get it. I didn't take it like as an insult, because I'm sure I can see how other people would like take that as an insult. Like, oh, he think he too good. No, it's not that. Like, you just grow up, and then after a while, you just grow up. You know what I'm saying? And I like watching people grow up, because when they grow up, like, life is gonna happen to you regardless. Certain shit that certain people say is gonna happen to you regardless. Ain't shit you can do about it. Like, to me, and remember I said this first. To me, I feel like Lil Uzi Vert is turning into the next Wayne. And I know that's going to sound so controversial if you haven't been paying attention to his movements. But even recently now, I'm like, something about this is giving Wayne. Because I remember Wayne. Like, I remember when he transitioned and, you know what I'm saying, and he started doing different personas and stuff like that. Like, I remember that. I'm like, just something about him is just giving Wayne. And there's something here that people are not paying attention to that's going to come out later. Again. Because he's done it like a few times at this point. Where you kind of forgot about him. You thought he was a weirdo. You left him alone. And he popped out with some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, he keep doing that. And I feel like there's something there. Something bigger than even where he was. That's why I say Wayne. So... you know, but people, because people grow up, and as they grow up, it's certain shit that starts to, like Lil Yachty, for example. You know what I'm saying? For Joe Budden to yell at him the way he did, and then for him to be where he is now, it's almost like, well, duh. It's kind of like a duh. Like, he grew up. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, it ain't like something mystical or magical happened. Or, well, what did Yachty do that somebody else didn't do? Just look. I mean, we had some of this stuff that we have in real time. You can just go back and look at it. Tyler, the Creator, like the way he is now, it's not that surprising for real. It is. It's good to see. It's great to see, because I don't want to like minimize it. But okay, it's a me thing. It's not like just a genuine thing. It's a me thing. The reason why I say that is because I know a lot of people. A lot of people that I know that have kids now, and they be like, man, my kid changed me. And only I know, because I was around you long enough, only I know that not really. The kidness didn't change you. It unlocked something that was already there that you didn't really pay attention to because you didn't have a reason to. But it was there. That little shit that you be doing, that you feel like, oh, I do this because I'm a parent. No, you do that because you're you. Because you was doing shit like that before. You just probably wasn't paying attention to it. And I've actually broke that down to several of my friends. Like, no, nigga, you used to do this, and this. Like, you was always kind of like that. You just probably never paid attention to it. I know, I was telling a nigga, like, one of my homies like that not too long ago, a couple months ago, actually, probably last year now. God, Jesus Christ, I'm losing my fucking thought process on time. But anyway, he was telling me, yeah, you know what I'm saying, I just feel like, you know what I'm saying, me having kids just made me more responsible. I'm like, nigga, no, it didn't. I'm like, you used to be responsible when we was in high school. You just probably didn't look at it that way. But you was the nigga who was going to get money or going to work, or, you know what I'm saying, if we trying to figure out how we finna get these shoes, you came up with a plan to do this, and this. So all of this organization, you talking about now, you kind of was already like that. You just probably didn't think twice about it because it was video games. But the motions, like the seriousness, the discipline, that was already there. It was already there. You know what I'm saying? So I feel kind of the same way about the rapper shit. Like, some of these people, it's like, bro, that shit was already kind of there. You know what I'm saying? So I digress. You know what I'm saying? I want you to feel the same way about yourself. A lot of people be feeling like, man, there's certain stuff I can't do, or I didn't know I was able to do that. Think about where you at right now in life. There was a time where in your life where you didn't think you'd be where you at right now. There's no way you're over 24 and don't feel like that. If you're under 24, I can understand why you maybe didn't understand what I'm saying, because you haven't experienced enough life. And maybe enough shit haven't happened to you. There was a time, and I only say 24 because I know some people who have went through like some real life shit at a young age, and now they're here today, and they was like, damn, I didn't know I was going to be able to make it through that. Like when my cousin died, or when my brother passed away, or, you know what I'm saying, when my mama did this, or my daddy did that, I didn't think I was going to be able to get through that. And I'm like, yeah, look at you now sitting with me having a conversation about it. Not riding with goofies doing stupid shit, or not somewhere you ain't got no business doing. You sitting here having a cordial conversation with me. How did you not make it? If you didn't make it, you wouldn't be sitting here having a conversation with me. Just like you. You wouldn't, if you didn't make it, you wouldn't be sitting here watching me. You made it through whatever the fuck happened yesterday, you made it to today. So, but just like I was saying earlier, I understand why I don't feel like that. I understand why you can hear what I'm saying right now and be like, yeah, it sounds good, but I don't feel it. You feel what I'm saying? That's why you gotta keep shit like this in your ear. Like, it's been like, man, for years I was listening to Gary Vee all day, every day. I'm telling you, it's plenty of people that can tell you they come on my house as random Gary Vee just randomly on, just in the background. But it was just times where I had to like literally flood myself with positivity because I didn't even know how to do it myself anymore. It was like certain shit where I'm like, bro, I'm being fake positive at this point. It's like I want to be positive, but it's fake because that's not how I really feel it. So, you know what I'm saying? You had to really get into it. Do you see why I don't think I'm good set out for streaming university? Look at the shit that I be talking about. Look at the shit I be talking about. This is not fucking entertaining. You know what I'm saying? You don't get a million subscribers off of it. You could. Well, I guess you could, actually. You never know. I would say that. I would say what I'm not going to be able to do, because I do feel like there's power in the tongue and manifesting is a real thing, so I feel like you should watch what you say, which is another reason why I don't be around people like that, because people say little dumbass shit like, man, I swear to God, I hate my mama. I swear to God, I wish she could die. Like, don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that. Because these be the same tree-hugging ass motherfuckers who swearing up and down they believe in spirits and rocks and all that other shit. How do you believe in energy but then can say out of your mouth, oh my God, I swear to God, I wish this person would die? Because then some of these people also watch anime and have seen Full Metal Alchemist. So I don't understand how you don't get equivalent exchange. How can you say you want somebody to die and then don't think that there's going to be a ripple effect behind what you put into the universe? I'm confused. So that's why sometimes I really, that's actually why I stutter. Because I be thinking real hard, like I overthink what I be saying in that context of what I just explained. That's why sometimes I stutter, because I'm like, oh shit, should I say that? You know what I'm saying? So, I wonder if it's that bad that I'm smoking next to my weed plants. Or is it like good? Like, does it affect them at all? So, you know. But yeah, I'm grateful. Like I said, I sometimes I be feeling like I'm asking too much of the universe, which I don't think that's a good thing either. I think I should start asking more. But, when it comes to stuff like streaming university or like miracles and stuff like that, when as I get older, especially being a black man, I be feeling like, man, I just got to work for it. And then eventually it'll happen. But the whole, we just going to pray for it and Hope it works. Nah. We just gonna keep grinding and see how that work. Cause grinding ain't never got you completely nothing. You gonna get something. I remember my daddy told me one time, anything you want to be good at, anything, you can be good at anything that you do all the time, even being bad. It just takes practice. I remember he said, say it was something to that degree. I can't remember exactly, but it was something like that. He was like, you could be good at anything, even being a bad person, if you keep doing it long enough. Yeah, something like that. It was something like that. But that's some real shit though. You can do it. If you want to do something bad enough, if you keep doing it, eventually you'll get good at it. Even being a bad person. You want to run around saying that you a bitch and that you ain't shit and you got this just your personality. If you want to bad, watch. Then you're going to see what's happening to people who are bitches. Because there's a certain type of treatment that we use for people who are bitches. So if you want to run around saying, oh, I'm just a bitch. Okay. Be cool with what comes behind that. That's all. That's why it's hard for us to have sympathy with humans, because there is one side of a human that wants to be compassionate and there's another side of a human that understands survival. So it's like we want to have compassion for people in the jail system, but it's like you decided to do what you did and that's why you are where you are. That's the approach that people have. Of course, I don't agree with it because I've been in jail before. Is that a hawk? Let me show y'all. Hold on. I'm sure talking. Y'all been listening to me for hells. Y'all see it? Where'd he go? Oh, damn. He flew away. I was finna show y'all the little hawk. Or I think it was a falcon or something. I think it's a hawk. But the way it fly, that shit was just so cool. That motherfucker don't even flap his wings. It just be floating. It just be gliding. Unlike this punk-ass bird. Gotta flap his wings like a little bitch. Fucking weak-ass nigga. Glide like a real nigga. The fuck? And now they want to talk shit. Ain't my fault you built like a bitch. Do some push-ups or something. You know what I'm saying? Glide like a real nigga. Feel me? Hoe ass fucking birds. Start tweeting at me. Don't tweet at me. I don't play that. Don't tweet at me. My neighbor. Anywho. Alright, I didn't go running today. I did go running the other 2 days, but I still want to work out. So, I think that's what I'm going to do. That's what we're going to do. I will talk to you later, chat. Yeah, we're not going to make it a thing. Like I said, I think I like when I do this shit more natural, so I'm not gonna try to make something a thing, because now I'm trying to overthink it and be like, ooh, I gotta do this for the audience and do that for the audience, and my manager brain starts kicking in and start thinking about like talking to the audience and negotiations and how to gauge the crowd. You know what I'm saying? All of that shit that you learn about when you're trying to learn marketing and shit like that. That should be in my head. But honestly, as much as I learned about marketing, trust me, as a motherfucker who has at least 10 plus years in marketing and advertisement, studying, being natural is better. Like, it's always gonna be better. So anywho, I will talk to you later, chat. And I'll see y'all on the next episode for Dragon Ball Z.